resized Earth has made it difficult to track Superman.
I'm scared we'll never find him!
I asked around about this thing. Best description I was given was the big computery ball thing that lets you select levels. Catchy.
Got him. Let's get down there.
Welcome to my fortress of solitude.
Not a lot of solitude these days.
We were able to get the help we needed, Man of Steel.
It was terrifying! Ooh, love that outfit!
I love yours.
I hope you can help us out of this.
I hope so too.
Oh no, there's two of all of them!
You're just in time. The crystal is ready.
Green Lantern, it's so good to see you.
Not now, Sapphire. The owners of those batteries are right behind us.
And they're going to want to fight. All we have to do is make sure that crystal is at the center of it.
So we don't need these after all?
Hold it right there, Sinestro.
So the final battle will be here, over your puny world, Green Lantern.
It really is puny.
Lego Batman 3 walkthrough, part 14, because there are actually 15 levels in this game, not 11 like I said earlier. And this is the Breaking the Ice level, and I think I'm talking over a holy motherload of voices right now, but I've said it before, if you want to listen to them, then find something else. Anyway, this is mainly a cutscene driven level that has a couple of action scenes disguised as cutscenes, and you get to play during those action scenes. So the whole point is to try to get all of these lantern powers back together so you can fix everybody's emotions. And Sinestro is, I think he's under the impression he's fighting Green Lantern and then that other chick. But eventually, you know, it kind of backfires on him as always. Spoiler alert, right? Actually, there's not really any spoilers for Batman. Anyway, I'm just going to keep on moving on with the level. So, once you hit that greed guy, he will send 20 of these enemies after you, and this is just kind of a brawl. It's not too difficult, just destroy them all, and then you'll get to fight him a few times. And of course, I'll talk about what happens next then. It's about here that I start using, I think it's a little bit later, but I start using the battering of Batman, because his battering kills things in one hit and it can target a bunch of guys at once, so it's really helpful when trying to get rid of them. So after you do hit this greed guy, you want to avoid his laser and try to avoid the other lasers. It can be kind of weird, especially if they trap you. And then jump on the other side of the middle laser beam, the whatever you call it. Trying to think, there's a word for that.
I don't think so.
There is a word for where those beams are going, but I can't think of it. Anyway, just walk to where his beam will go into it, and then this big angry guy will come down and you'll have to fight 20 people once more. So again, I'm just using the battering here and just aiming at these guys. It can be kind of weird because sometimes you target your own teammates or you'll target junk lying around the level. And then once you get the final one down, this guy will hop onto his beast and move on over to the right side and get attacked by a snowman in the shape of Grundy. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Grundy in the shape of a snowman. So I just follow the different quick time events there, and there's a cutscene.
is pulling all your energy through the crystal.
It's working, Batman!
What a wasted trip!
Superman! Are you alright?
Oh no! Is Superman dying? How will I ever go on? I'm sorry. I just couldn't keep that up anymore. Oh, boy.
Look at you with the jokes, cutting in on my action. With these bozos occupied, let's go make you president.
Good idea.
Looks like everyone's back to normal.
Wait, how do they get out of the cage?
Should we go capture them?
It's not them I'm worried about. Flash, check on Brainiac.
Batman?
Brainiac escaped.
Yeah, how'd you know?
We have to destroy his ship.
Before you attack me, you may want to know that I took 2 cities on my way here. Gotham and Metropolis. Surrender now, or risk their destruction.
You digital fiend, there's millions of people in there.
Batman?
Not now, Robin.
But Batman? Just look.
Robin, not... Uh-oh.
What happened? Did the Earth shrink again?
No, not really.
Behold the engine of your destruction, Earthlings.
Brainiac is our ruler. Kneel before him.
Uh-oh. I told you we needed to worry about him going bad.
Where's all that kryptonite when you need it?
I never thought it would come to this. Batman versus...
So this is a pretty lengthy part of the level, and it's where you have to battle gigantic Superman, so be sure to save. I did have a few problems the first time I did this where Superman wasn't doing any of his attacks, and that meant I had to restart the level, and it was way better that I started here and not in the last spot because redoing stuff isn't fun. So anyway, it's like any of the other big bosses, you can't do anything to him yet. You just have to wait for stuff that he does to spawn things that you can use to hurt him. His attacks will mainly just be stomping around, making all these Lego pieces show up on the ground, which is still pretty cool looking. And then he'll hit you with Fire Breath, which you just have to rapidly tap the B button to hang on to the ground, and he'll blast you with Laser Eyes, and he'll just repeat those things until he lets you hurt him. And it does take a while. This, you'll see here, he just kind of punches the ground, and then eventually the ice spikes above him will fall down, and you'll want to destroy these with anybody, really, doesn't matter who, but using the Flash is kind of useful just to get around, and I find killing things with the Flash, if they're objects, is more difficult than it looks. So anyway, I'm here thinking that I need the sonar suit or the magnet suit to break these open, but you don't, I think you can just attack them, and I don't know why it's taking me so long to figure that out, but there we go, finally got it, and they'll kind of turn white and then blast open. So hang on again, and if you do it quick enough, you know, if you're paying attention, unlike me, then you should be able to build this before he does one of those ice breath attacks. And once this gets built, then you'll see a lever that you can pull, but you can't pull it quite yet because you need to put a thing on top of the mechanism there. That's just what I'm going to call it, the thing on the mechanism. And again, Superman's going to punch the ground, and all of these spikes, all of these icicles are going to come up from the floor. These you are going to want to try to destroy. And once you get rid of, I think it's around 3 of them, or is it just 2? No, yeah, it's the 3rd one over here to the left side. Then you'll be able to build what you need. But I think because the field of view is so strange in this game that I didn't see it. Because when I record this game, I get a bigger field of view on my recording than I do when I'm playing, and I see things more on the playback than I do when I was actually playing the game, which is why I seem to miss plainly obvious things. I don't know why, it's just kind of weird. Maybe, I know in the options of this game there's a safe zone where you can set the edges of the screen, and maybe I need to adjust mine, but oh well, I finally figured it out. Pull the lever, crunk, and then the laser should go straight to Superman. So of course it's just a sonar that calls Batman's backup, which are bats, and now you're gonna want to, I think you're gonna have to target those at Superman directly. And of course, if I was talking over Batman, because that's what I do, then if you're wondering why we're not using kryptonite, well, number one, they don't have any. Number two, it got shrunk with all of Gotham. But I find that kind of weird that they said that here because Gotham's normal size now. But I guess it takes too long to get there. So jump into the sonar, and then you'll be able to send all of the bats toward Batman, or Superman. And this will bother him enough that you just kind of gotta wait a few minutes or seconds, and then 30 enemies. Yes, 30 will spawn. So here we are with another brawl. This is enemy count number, I think you'll have killed 70 by the end of this level, because you killed, what, 20 before, so that's 40 plus 30 is 70, so there you go. You killed 30 minifigures before this level ends, at least. It might even be more. And the whole time, Superman will just be in the background trying to get these bats off of him. So again, just use a battering, and here I actually kill some of them too quick for them to spawn, and that's always annoying because you just want to get it over with as quick as you can, but you have to wait for them to come to you. But eventually, we'll whittle their numbers down. And at the same time, when it gets near the end, you'll just have to dodge Superman's attacks as you take them out. And then the cycle pretty much starts again. You just have to wait for him to summon more of these icicles. He'll be stunned for a little bit, so come over here, try to destroy what you can. I don't think you can actually take out these giant ones. You need to take out the ones that are smaller and around them. And you'll notice that there are already some pieces in the center there that you can build. So just take out the smaller ones that are kind of sticking out, the stray ones, and then you'll be able to build, I believe it's the final thing that you need to get Superman back to normal. So I think, of course he sends me flying back. Okay, that's the last one that I needed. Now you will need to switch on over to Flash, and you can build this object special style, and let's see what happens after that. Oh yes, it's this giant shocker, and then you want to jump onto the treadmill with Flash and build up the charge to shock Superman.
Working.
Oh boy, it didn't work.
Yeah, I see that.
So that means it wasn't the electric shock that broke you out of the mind control. It was my speech!
Really thought it was the shock.
I've made this trip like 4 times today. Flash, what's going on?
Superman's gone bad.
Wow, just like Batman predicted.
Destroy the one called Batman first.
Superman, wait. We don't fight each other, we're a team. Today I thought Robin might be hurt. It scared me to think about that. It was the first time I let myself be scared in a long while. And it scared me because he's my friend. And you are too.
Sorry. Really sorry, everybody.
This is not fortuitous.
Forget the apologies. Get Brainiac.
Well, that seems like everything.
Unless you want to stay that size, we also need the shrink ray.
Oh, right.
Thank you.
Well, what means the most to me is just being your friend. But being right is definitely a close second.
So, what do you think? Well, how about this?
President Lex,
I told you I didn't want to be disturbed.
people out here demanded to see you.
Oh, shoot.
I have to say, this is more my speed than that Oval Office.
But as usual, we've ended up with nothing to show for our efforts.
Hey, it could be worse. Our cell could be as small as that guy's.
This bottle will not hold me forever!
He really does look ridiculous.
Hello, friend. You haven't noticed any strange-looking people around here, have you? I could sure go for a bat burger right about now.
Who needs a bat signal? There's a green arrow at almost every set of traffic lights.
What bravery! What heroism! What a superhuman physique! You almost remind me of myself.
Na 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 Fat Man Kev Smith.
Just another day in the life of a duly deputized crime fighter.
Hello? I hope somebody called my wife.
Kevin Smith? Adam West? Huh. Thank goodness I'm here to provide some real celebrity star power.
When it comes to Batman, remember, West rhymes with best. I just can't seem to get a break today.
Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Oh, don't mind me. I shouldn't wish to attract attention.
Kevin Smith? Adam West? Huh. Thank goodness I'm here to
I will destroy those pathetic Earthlings.